up, folks? Main man Lucky Lancer for more Ponza action. That's right, I'm back. A little bit longer break than I expected, but I'll get into that in a second. Like I said, my name's Lance. More importantly, my screen name is Major Riot. That's Major _ Riot _. That's my screen name on Twitch, YouTube, MTGO, MTGA, and Twitter. So if you're watching on Twitch, please consider following. If you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing. And giving this video a thumbs up. You can always follow me, of course, on Twitter. As you can tell, I enjoy playing Magic the Gathering. I play Magic the Gathering. I prefer to play Modern. When I play Modern, I play one of 5 decks somewhat coherently. Those 5 decks are Jund, Boros, Burn, Humans, Grixis, Death Shadow, and you see on your screen right now, Gruul Ponza Midrange. Gruul Ponza Midrange is my favorite deck. It's the deck I've had the most success with in both paper and digital. And it's the deck you're most likely to be seeing me play. So let's take a look at the weather. And folks, I got a lot of updating to do for you guys. Okay, let's take a look at the weather. Weather Ravensdale conditions are snow with a temperature of 32 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest at 2 miles per hour. And the humidity is 84%. Yes, it is. It is snowing pretty hard right now. I did have a white Christmas. I had about 4 inches of snow on Christmas Day. Now I'm up to about 2 feet of snow, and it just keeps snowing. So, I mean, this is maybe one of the few times you'll ever see me stream or make a video, and I can look out my window right now and see massive just snowstorm happening. It's pretty magical, you know. I live in an old-growth forest, so it's pretty magical to be looking at all your trees and your property and everything just blanketed in thick snow. But it goes from being beautiful and magical to just hell, because it's so tough to get around in my area when it snows like this. It's very, very difficult. But living with my wife, you know, we put snow tires on her van, and she's been doing stuff for me. So we're still at 12 followers on Twitter. We're still at 202 followers on Twitch. We did go up 2 subscribers on YouTube, so we are now at 334. So thank you guys very much. So shout out to all 12 followers on Twitter. Shout out to all 202 followers on Twitch. Shout out to all 334 subscribers on YouTube. And a massive shout out to all 3 of my Twitch subscribers who give me just a little bit of their hard-earned money. Really appreciate it. It's going way above me on the Call of Duty. I never ask for money. Just want you guys to watch and enjoy the best you can, and that's all I can ever ask for, and you guys are doing it. You guys watch a ton. So, yeah, let's get ready for some Ponza action. Before I get to that, I got to talk about some stuff that's going on. Unfortunately, I have not really celebrated Christmas completely yet. On Christmas Eve, I went over to my in-laws with my wife. I wasn't feeling too good, you know. I was feeling a little tired, and then in order to go over to celebrate the Christmas with the in-laws extended family, the aunts, uncles, cousins, you know, they get together. My wife's got a big family, opposite of mine. I have a little tiny family. So we had all take a coronavirus test, and out of everybody who tested, all 6 of us, I was the only one who tested positive. So I did test positive for coronavirus on Christmas Eve. So I've been hiding in my house ever since. So I technically did get to have Christmas with the in-laws. Me and my wife had our Christmas together, but I still have not had my massive Christmas. The one that's most important to me personally. The one between my parents and me and my wife. So, you know, Christmas has been delayed a little bit, but, you know, the coronavirus, I'm fully vaccinated. I don't have a booster. I tried to get a booster, but they didn't have any boosters in my area. I still don't think they do. I don't know what's going on. They say it's free and available and everywhere, but I don't know what's going on. Apparently in my rural area, I can't get a booster, but whatever. I wear masks all the time. I wear like a 3-layer mask. And, yeah, manure, but it does. It sucked. And, you know, I was bedridden for a few days. It was not the worst I've ever been. Like, I've had the flu that's been much worse than that, than I had with Corona. And surprisingly, it's been less than a week. It's been 6 days since I tested positive. I'm basically, like, completely fine. I mean, the only thing wrong with me right now is I've still got a little bit of, my throat's a little bit, you know, weak. But other than that, I feel fine. I don't have any congestion. I never had a fever. But yeah, it wasn't fun, you know. You got all these plans. I got a week and a half off from work. And then it's kind of a blessing in disguise. I don't have to worry about work, because obviously I couldn't go into work if I had corona. But I'm going to be, by the time I go back to work, coronavirus, I'll be completely out of the isolation phase, and don't have to worry about that at all. But yeah, it looks like coronavirus is becoming a real problem again. I think at some point, this is just me personally speaking here, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a magician, is that, you know, I just read like yesterday they had 425,000 cases. And like my case goes unreported because I tested at home. I haven't alerted anybody, I haven't alerted any medical staff, my job doesn't know. There's no reason for anyone to know because, you know, I have no contact with anyone for 10 days already because, you know, I don't have to go to work or anything. So there's probably, out of the 425,000, there's probably double that. There's probably like 1 million people a day getting coronavirus. And I think at this point it's becoming, you know, just futile. Not that I'm saying it's the end of the human race or nothing, but I think that, you know, it's just, you're going to get coronavirus. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, it may sound scary, it does suck, but you're just going to get it eventually. I mean, I do everything I can to not get it. I wear a mask all the time. I overwash and over sanitize my hands. I got fully vaccinated. I looked for a booster, can't get one. You know, and I don't know who gave it to me. It's probably somebody at work. I don't know how, because again, I'm always wearing a mask when I talk to somebody. But you know, masks aren't foolproof either. You know, that's another thing we got to dispel the myth on, is that you wear a mask, you're gonna be okay. It's not the case. And I'm not wearing like just a tarp. I'm wearing like a triple layer, you know, mask. So, anyways, enough dwelling on that. But that's why I wasn't here. I said I was gonna be here on Tuesday. Couldn't do it. Wednesday. Just yesterday, I just decided to take another day, and then today, you know, I'm feeling good enough. One good thing is that I did defeat Halo Reach. I know that nobody really cares about that, but I did beat Halo Reach, and for the first time in a very long time playing a brand new video game, I did download Halo Infinite, because I was inspired because I just beat Reach. So, let's check out Infinite. I heard it got brutes in it, and it's been really good. I really enjoyed Halo Infinite. It's basically like an Ubisoft game now. You go around the whole planet, the whole ring that you're on, you know, the Halo ring. It's just, go over here, collect this. Go over here, rescue that squad of Marines. Go over here, get that custom Spartan armor that I don't know how to put on. You know, so it's basically just become another, like, collect and search the map game, which I didn't think would work in, like, a first-person shooter like Halo, but it actually is working. So, anyways, guys, this is enough talk, but I am excited. And I also downloaded the Serious Sam collection. I love Serious Sam, so I'm looking forward to playing that sometime. Alright, guys, let's get in here. Let's see if I can do anything. Let's see if I can take anyone down. Oh, Giggy was doing it again, huh? Nice. Was he running Ragavans and Tarmogoyfs? Has he betrayed me again? Or have I betrayed him again? I'm not sure. We keep going back and forth in the betrayals. Not really sure. Hang on, let me turn my heat down. I'll probably get back up and turn the heat on again. Very finicky here with this heater. The heater's like literally, I've told this before, it's right here. I can almost reach out and touch it. So I'll probably have to turn it back on again. Ragavan, no Goyf. I don't know why people are putting Goyf in Ponza. I don't really get it. Alright. Here we go. Alright, guys. Well, we're still in the festive season. I still got these, so might as well keep drinking them. That's right, folks. If you remember from my last video, we got good old-fashioned, not really old-fashioned, but we got Mountain Dew Ginger Snap. That's right. Mountain Dew gingerbread. I like the can, kind of. I mean, it's brown and green, which is kind of a weird color combo. You know, it's pretty intense, but it's a weird flavor to drink. But as we all know, the stream/video does not officially start until I crack open a Mountain Dew or some sort of beverage. And here we go. If I can... Ah, yeah. Been a week, but still tastes good. Did I see the list that went 6-1 series Modern Challenge? No BBE or Clothis? Yeah, I did. I've seen a couple lists like that now, where they're not running any Clothis or Bloodbraid Elf. I don't know why. Like, I'd have to re-look at the list again. I don't remember exactly what they were doing, but I have seen that list, particularly the no Clothis, which is really disturbing to me. Clothis is one of your haymakers that keeps you in the game and keeps you grinding. Oh yeah, it had Thruns in the main. I guess the guy really didn't like blue-white control. Which I don't know why you wouldn't... if you really hate blue-white control, why would you get rid of your Clothis and Bloodbraid Elves? They're like great cards against it. I mean, here they are right here. Look at that. Beautiful hand. Solitudes and Prismatic Endings. Yeah, I mean... I suppose... It's just like that one guy who led all these Ponza players astray, okay? He topped like a Modern Challenge with a Ponza deck that had 4 Ragavans, no Arbor Elves. And people were like, oh, yeah, that's pretty good, you know, that's pretty sick. And Boros burn right off the bat. I have a Seasoned Pyro coming. Kind of sucks I gotta burn here. I gotta go down to 15 to play my Clothis. Alright. That's what we gotta do. I could also, you know, throw in Seasoned Pyro here, but I think we just want to get the Clothis started. I mean, I don't know why I would. I'm gonna take 2 more damage from Goblin Guy, so maybe it's wrong. I agree, it's just one matchup. But anyways, the guy, he started the thing where you run 4 Ragavans, no Arbor Elves. And it was just a disaster. Like, a straight-up real disaster. Like, why would you not run Arbor Elf in this deck when you can make... on turn 2, you can have 4 mana with Arbor Elf. And people went with them. They're like, oh, this is the new age of Ponza. You know, this is Arbor Elf's been replaced. And then everyone was like, oh, shit, this sucks. I don't know how this guy managed to do so well. It's like, yeah, just because one guy spikes a tournament with a certain deck or certain... you know, bunch of cards in an established deck doesn't mean it's immediately better. Was that double Rift Bolt? Holy shit. Okay, I do have a Lightning Bolt coming. Oh shit, let me turn my drawn. Okay, whew, got there. Okay, so this is very important why I did this, because I want to gain life. I'm glad I caught this right when. So before Clothis, I'm gonna bolt his Goblin Guide, and then allows me to eat something to gain life. Okay? Very important here. I kind of want to keep the Goblin Guide in just to try and eat it with Ooze. So I'm going to eat my Bolt. So very important there, guys. If there's nothing for you to eat in the graveyard that would gain you life, you do have the chance to top deck Lightning Bolt and bolt either, you know, anything. I mean, Lightning Bolt, you can bolt the player, and Lightning Bolt will go in the graveyard, and you get to eat something. So let's see if I can even survive this next turn. I'm going to be at 9. It's going to be close. But yeah, there are a lot of decks masquerading as Ponza that are just red-green aggro. Like, for real. So my camera's starting to have a tough time again. Will it focus? I may have to get a new camera. This camera's like seems to be dying or something. Eidolon, that's... Hopefully I can draw a basic forest. Oh, look at that shit. Fuck yeah. I wanted the basic forest, so then I could play the Chandra and kill this thing. That's a good way to come back to Modern after a week off is you know, play against Boros Burn. You can't get much more basic than that. At least he's stuck on 2 lands, too. Once he gets that 3rd land, we're in trouble. Wow, he's really loading up on Rift Bolts. Okay, start Bloodbraiding. This will turn on Clothis, too. Alrighty. Come on. on, Bloodbraid. Sprawl. Sure. Yeah, I go for... Is this lethal? 7, 9? No, it's not. I wonder if I should plus Chandra. I guess I get a basic forest. I'd be at 9. That's getting scary. 9. Play the Pyro. I know I've got a Rift Bolt coming, so make it a little bit tougher on him. You know, to kill me. No. Swing in for 7. Put him to 2 and he'll be dead. He's got to kill me this turn. So we know we're taking 3 damage because of the Rift Bolt coming off suspend. He has the good artwork, by the way. I like the new artwork too, the second artwork they made for Rift Bolt, but this one's my favorite. I'm usually a guy who goes with the original artwork, except for Bloodbraid Elf, you know. And some of the lands. I do like some of them. Now they're like mid-modern lands because they've all been reprinted so much. I like those lands they were making in like the mid-20-teens. It's kind of like my personal era. I forgot to mention, I should have said this before the gameplay started, but I do have a channel update video coming on, should be January 2nd at this pace. I might be dead here, as he found that land. But it's nothing major, nothing too crazy. But I am going to have a channel update where I explain what I'm planning on doing in 2022. Don't worry, Ponza's still going to be here. There's still be good Ponza. There's still going to be Major Riot. Major Riot probably going to get mad during 2022. All that stuff you guys love. All right, there we go. But yeah, you know, hopefully you guys can get hyped for that. All right, let's get Pillage out of here. Get Obstinate Baloth in. Really, I don't got too much else. Nah, I don't have Weather the Storm. I'm not opposed to bringing in Cindervines, though, because I can get rid of the Roiling Vortex, which is always a problem for me. Because off my Bloodbraid Elf Cascade. But yeah, that'll be a channel update. You know, I always ramble longer than I should. I think I only wanted to be like 10 minutes and it being like 20 minutes. This is like a moderately keepable hand. I'm going to keep it and just hope that the Renin 6 can get me there. So turn 1, basic forest. Okay, then you have a play on turn 1. This is definitely good. Alright, I actually wanted to not... This basic mountain always kills me. For as long as I've played Ponza, it's always been this basic mountain messing me up. Because I want to fetch for it. I want to draw it. Now I got to fetch for Stomping Grounds all the time. But hey. Life's been good. You know. What's the old adage? I can't complain, but sometimes I still do. I certainly got reasons to complain. Okay, if you guys watch me, you know what I'm talking about. Probably an Eidolon here. No. It's okay, we got Fury. Yeah, I guess Fury. Exile a Bolt. Play Renin 6. Pick up. I think I'm gonna play Mountain here because I need a Bolt Goblin Guide or something. I can fetch for a basic forest to play Bloodbraid Elf, or Scavenging Ooze. Probably start with Bloodbraid Elf, though. And that Fiery Islet. It's like a 1-of in their deck. I like when they skull crack me. I'm not trying to gain life. Probably a Skewer here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, maybe now I'll get the Ooze going. Okay, that's very helpful. I'm actually drawing that basic forest. Alrighty. Got my bolt ready for anything that moves. I'd say this burn player's in some trouble here. Now, you could do Searing Blaze here. It's another different Eidolon, okay. So, let's eat my Fury here. So here's my plan. I'm going to eat Fury. This will get him out of Lightning Bolt range if it resolves. It did resolve. We bolt this Eidolon. I'll take 2. Swing for 4. Before it blocks. Devour. Plus Ren. Say go. You draw a card? Alright. That's fine with me. Ooze is probably too powerful now for the opponent. I don't see how they can possibly get through this unless they just go nuts here. Like if they have like a Boros Charm here as well as a Skewer, is there a Boros Charm sitting in hand? Thank you kindly. My voice. Still dealing with the after effects of Corona. Thank you kindly, El Rodeo, San, for the follow. Really appreciate it, man. Let me know where you're from and what your favorite modern deck. Oh, you Path to Exile. I forgot about that. You just don't see Path to Exile anymore, but it is true. Burn still runs Path to Exile. But yeah, thank you very much, El Rodeo. Really appreciate that. Welcome. All right. Okay. So yeah, we just do Bloodbraid Elf now. Come on, Bloodbraid. Blood Moon. It's a little bit rough because of Ooze, but it works. Mostly play Spirits in Modern nowadays. Very nice. Did Spirits pick up anything from all the new Spirit cards they made in Crimson Vow and Midnight Hunt? I haven't seen Spirits in a while, so I don't know. So this is 8 damage. I really should have tapped this for green. Then I could have played Cindervines as well. I messed that up. Swing for 8. And then I'm not even going to play this land. Oh, I guess I can. They did? What's a good one they got, El Rodeo? Because I don't know any of them. I see them in like standard and like, you know, draft and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just play that. All right, opponent can still win here. Well, no, he can't because he doesn't have white mana anymore. He cannot win this turn. Yeah. All right, first game back, getting them down. Taking down the Boros turn. Woo! That's what I like seeing. Scavenging Ooze. Card's good, let me tell you what. Cemetery Illuminator. That's the mythic rare blue, right? And I don't remember what it does. I know it's artwork. Its artwork's pretty fucking sick. I like its artwork quite a bit. I like all those cemetery cards. The worst one's Desecrator, right? Man, I cannot remember what Illuminator does or anything. I just know their pictures. Let's see if I can get it on here. Card, cemetery. Oh, there it goes. Thank you, Manure Butt. 2/3 spirit flying. Whenever Cemetery Illuminator enters the battlefield or attacks, exile a card from a graveyard. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. Once each turn, you may cast a spell from the top of your library if it shares a card type with a card exiled with the Cemetery Illuminator. So basically, with this card and spirits, I assume that you want to exile a creature, and then you can just start casting creatures off the top of your deck with Cemetery Illuminator. Pretty cheap cost for such a cheap cost for a card like that. What's weird, what confused me is in this newest set, Crimson Valley had some spirits that don't have flying. It's like, man, it's been a long time since I've seen that. Alright. There are a lot of good 3-drops. I've been plagued by spirits a lot in my life. Man. This hand is... I'm going second. I'm going to keep it and hope that I can find a third land, particularly a second red. Oh, great. Okay. Well, I do, but it's, you know... I guess we want to Fury... Evoke, get rid of Chandra. Like, that's painful, but I think that's what we gotta do. Well, I don't know what... Is this a mono red deck? I just don't know. I want to keep the Blood Moon because this could become a problem later. I just don't know what I'm up against yet, so I just can't... you know, throw away my moon yet. Whoa, what's going on? I got some leg happening. And hopefully I don't have another Ragavan. That's what always happens. Hopefully I play like a Dragon Rage Chandler or something. Oh, the hell's going on now? I only run one Chandra. But I do like that Clothis. Whoa, did he just pass? That must have been a mistake or something. Yeah, I'll just cut him off, man, even more, hopefully. Looks like it's mono red, but I am happy to get rid of the Den of the Bugbear. Oh, look at this. This seems to be some sort of red-green aggro. It's a nice find. Just gonna lose my... I would assume I'm gonna lose my Ren and 6 here. hope to, you know, fade this a little bit. Draw into some good with the old Seasoned Pyro of my own. Why would you put it on the elemental token? I don't... Why? Why would you not put it on the Seasoned Pyro? Yep. Alright. Well, that was a fine draw there. Obviously, we're going to eat... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. There's a Ren and 6 in both graveyards. I guess we'll just start on the Planeswalkers. Start eating those. I have to get rid of the Shadow Spear, I think. I mean, it makes the Goyf way bigger, but, you know, stops their life linking. Gross. Well, hopefully Clothis can lead me out of this. Eat that. Some Seasoned Pyro action. And look at that shit. Clothis is alive and running. Clothis is going to take out that Ren and 6 there. Okay. So if everything stays this way, we're going to have token block Goyf, Pyromancer block token. I don't care if the stupid Pyromancer comes through. I'll just gain the life back from Clothis. So it looks like some sort of red-green aggro. Might be Ponza. I don't know. It's weird. Is it just... Oh, Chandra. Oh, fuck. That's bad. That's even worse if they're plussing it. Those mean they have a Seasoned Pyro. Wow! It's a lot of fucking Ren 6s. He pings the... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. I was like, what is happening here? I don't know what's going on. They got Spike Field Hazards and stuff. I think I need to eat my own Blood Moon here. That was not the time to draw that shit. Yeah, I gotta start eating out my own graveyard. Well, they're the only one with an instant too, so I guess I'll eat that. Alright, we are both top decking, but he has 2 Planeswalkers versus my one kind of Planeswalker. So I strategically eat against this this Tarmogoyf. That can really slow him down, but the Chandra is a real problem. He plays Urza's Saga, I guess to get the enchantment for Goyf, huh? The land, I guess he needed the land. I mean, I'll die rapidly here unless I can find a blocker or something. No, of course not. Why would I be able to find that? I should be dead here, but we'll see if we can find the damage. Back-to-back land draws. That'll get you killed. I think I could have won that game if I didn't top deck back-to-back lands. A third land, finally Pyromancer. Unreal. Alright, Relic Regenesis in. I want to leave the Pillage in because there's Urza Sagas. I kind of need to leave the Blood Moons in. Endurance isn't half bad. This is the problem when I play against an opponent's deck like this, where it's like, what exactly do you side out? I guess we can take a couple of these out. Certainly one of those. Maybe both. And then, like... Man. Maybe one Arbor Elf, since they show Spikefield Hazard. Some sort of red-green aggro. Still leave the Blood Moons in. Because it Den the Bugbear. This is a mulligan. Wow. I can't keep a hand like this. Gotta go to 5. Going to 4. Praying to Jesus at this point. I mean, everything rests on Arbor Elf here. This is what we do. This is the problem with playing Ponza sometimes. You just die to itself. I mean, I guess it's true for any deck, but it seems to be particularly bad in Ponza. Just gotta hope that RL can survive here. Yes. Okay. We are now officially off to the races. Well, I would have kept that Bloodbraid Elf, huh? Sheltered Thicket. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Ooh. I'm hoping to use that eventually. If I can draw a land, I probably will cast this. Wow, no flash? What's going on here? What's happening here? Who plays like this? I guess he really wants his Goyfell. Come on, give me a land. Give me a land. Ah. Well, I mean... obviously we play Chandra. I have to minus kill the Ragavan, as gross as that is. What's happening? I'd like to cast this. Alright, yep, gotta kill the Ragavan. It sucks. What can you do? You should just minus here, it'd be a 2, and, you know. No. It's even better. No, I could not have. I could not have hardcast Fury. Fury needs 5 mana. I was only had 4, even after eating that land. That's why I was asking to draw a land there. Lightning Bolt. Guess I'll eat the Planeswalker. Yeah, I didn't have 5. I had 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one from eating that land with Clothis. So yeah, hopefully we can just kill a Goyf here before a sorcery or something gets in there. It's always a magical moment when you can kill a Tarmogoyf with the lightning bolt. It always feels so good. Dude, that's a lot of Goyfs. That's a serious amount of Goyfs. Uh, yeah, I guess. So I gotta make sure I fetch with this next turn. I mean, this end of this turn, and then I can at least get Fury out by eating the land. He'll shrink the Goyfs again. Certainly don't fetch until after they swing. Oh boy, what is this? Paying 3. That's some nasty shit. Nah, you can't cast that one, thank God. Wow, minus is there. So I can top deck a land. That way I can still eat something. We need Fury to save us here, basically. Wow. This stupid... I hate how Chandra does this. Yeah, I think we go Fury here, kill a Goyf, deal 1 damage to Chandra. Seems reasonable. Alright, they got to minus the Chandra. Get the Fury out of the way. Unless they draw another bolt. This thing requires how much mana? 4? Yeah. These have been remarkably small Goyfs. The biggest they've gotten so far this game is 3 4s, and they got to 5 6 a couple times last game, but they really haven't been like threatening creatures like normal. There's been so many of them. I mean, 3 Goyfs? Alright. Well, that's a damn shame right there. What do you exile? Another Chandra? Okay. Need a lot of help here. Man, this guy is just trying to... Oh my God, he's got... Oh, he's going to do the Den of the Bugbear. Fuck. Well, yeah, I know. I agree, Manure, but... so we're pretty much dead here. I have to draw a land, I think, to even possibly win, and I still don't think I can win through that. Because I'll just die to the Chandra and Renin 6. I do draw a land, but it's the wrong land, of course. I'll go up to 5, back down to 3. Kill their creatures. It's still just not enough. Well, I can kill the Ren and 6 and here, but they can just minus. It's close. It's really close. They don't have enough mana currently. I mean, well, 3-1. They can minus. They'd have another land. This, of course, will make the Goyf bigger. To a 3-4. I think that's the play I have to make. Kill the Ren and 6, kill the Goblin token. Think like that. It's the only chance I have to have another turn. Nah, it didn't matter anyways. So game 1, I get mana screwed. Wow. So game 1, I get mana screwed in terms that I can only find lands. Game 2, I have to mulligan down to 4, and it still took my opponent till... What fucking turn is this? Turn 8 to kill me. It's amazing how Ponza works, isn't it? Like that last match against Boros Burn, I was just super dominant. I was just incredibly dominant. Like, the opponent never even stood a fucking chance. I play against some red-green, bitch-ass, value town fucking just pile of random red-green cards, and I can't beat it at all. Like, it's not even close. Like, fucking terrible. It's fucking frustrating. That's the problem with playing Ponza. You're just so frustrated all the time. Like, dude, deck, you were so good in the last, against an established, real, top 10 deck, Boros Burn. You were ready, you were willing, you were crushing it, and now against this deck, which nobody and their mom probably plays, is red-green aggro, you can't do it. I mean, you literally can't even compete. JDX, watch so much anime, you don't have free time to tune into me, that's fine. I mean, I've been on in a week. I don't know what Splitgate is. Is that like some for computers? Yeah, today's due is Ginger Snapped. We're still doing the holiday theme. I got like a few more of these, so expect to see it for another week or two. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, nothing wrong here. Just like I got a mulligan down to 4 in game. I mean, you got everything wrong, right? Everyone who got to see that match got to see a beautiful, wonderful snapshot. Okay, this might be a rare time where I actually do Sprawl before Elf. But that was a great showcase of how bad Ponza can be. Game 1, top deck 3 lands in a row to lose. Game 2, mulligan down to 4 to just barely survive and still lose. What's going on here? This can't be Boros Burn, right? Probably some sort of Boros aggro. I played against this in Vegas. Man, I just always feel like... Alright. It's a rare opportunity to see me do this first. What is is this? Google says it's a Portal Field arena shooter. It's the best shooter on the market and free to play from a AA studio. Not a AAA, but a AA. Make that clear. Dude, I have no idea. Quake Unreal Tournament, I never played any of those. I am playing Halo Infinite, and I am enjoying that. It's so good to be killing brutes again. Wow. Yeah, it looks like we'll be doing some stomping and some bolting. Fine draw. Hunters? I hate hunters. They're so fucking big and you gotta get around them and everything. I don't like hunters. I really don't. Like, I haven't ran into a hunter yet. And I didn't know our hunters in Halo Infinite, right? I didn't know until the game spoiled it for me itself because they had one of the, like, tip things where, like, shoot hunters in the back. Like, oh, I guess hunters are in the game. I haven't found them yet. So thanks for letting me know. Stomp here. Bolt there. Say go. Isn't it? I mean, maybe. I don't know. They're okay. Like my least favorite, where I see them, it's like, is the drones. I'm glad they very rarely use drones. I haven't seen those yet either. So this is just Boros Burn again. Just a different version of Boros Burn. So now I'm kind of in trouble here. Because I need to get stuff rolling. Just gotta have Clothis win, right? At least Clothis can negate Eidolon's burn damage for a little bit. I remember how awesome it was when I used to punch hunters in the back. You run up and just swack and they're like dead instantly. These are terrible draws. Yeah. What's happening here? Skull crack? Alright. Just dead. Just dead. I gotta put a blocker out. Down to 5. Yeah, I've never heard of this before. I'm like not into video games at all. Yep, just dead. Alright. Jesus. So back to back, or 2 out of 3 Boros Burn. I'm telling you guys, people love Boros Burn. The children love Boros Burn. The children, goddammit. Obstinate Baloth. I don't know how good Dragon Rage Chandler's doing at them, though. Yeah, that works. A little bit rough, all this burn I gotta take off my own lands here, but hopefully Baloth can get some of it back. What is this game called? What is a split gate? Okay. Kind of a rough thing to do here. I was gonna say no and play my Cindervines. I really don't want to discard any of these cards with Season Pyro. I was probably pretty confused by that Cindervines. It's good to kill the Eidolon. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm good at any shooters. I used to be pretty good at Halo 3 and like a couple of Call of Duties from like 10 years ago. But shooting games just aren't really... I mean, I like shooting games a lot. I like first-person shooter, but my favorite is... well, my favorite first-person shooter ever, and it's not competitive at all, is Serious Sam. I love Serious Sam. I just downloaded the collection. Lightning Helix, Boros Charm. Boros Charm. Alright, time to throw out... The coast is clear to throw out this Baloth to gain some life. Oh, and there's the Scavenging Ooze, too. Fortunately, I got to go down to 10 here. But back up to 14. I think a Bolt's coming for this Baloth. Or a Searing Blaze. And that's okay, because I got Scavenging Ooze. Oh, yeah. Alright, well... What's more important here? Probably getting Scavenging Ooze out is more important than stomping on that. Alright. Rift Bolt. It's always a little scary trying to, you know, stomp on a Swift Spear because they just have a lightning bolt and it gets over and through it, you know. So I don't really like doing that. But I think I do like Blood Braiding here or Blood Mooning. I think Bloodbraid Elf makes the most amount of sense. Maybe find a lightning bolt here. Oh, just, you know, a friendly sprawl. Oh yeah, he always says that shit. Yeah, he's always yeah, he's always about, oh, you're you know, fucking up the stream. It's fucking hilarious. That guy's like such a clown. Like when you look at like definition of clown, that's what you should look at. Oh my god, deflecting palm. Well, I'm glad I swung with the Bloodbraid Elf and not the Scavenging Ooze as a 4/4. So I'm down to 8. Looking bad here. I'm down to 5. Well, I don't know. I think what's his name? Am I dead? They find it. Did they get their last burn spell? Oh my God. All right. Well, that's a quick. We went from 1-0 to 1-2 pretty damn fast. Man, I gained a lot of life against this guy too. That one. Why did it play the defeat noise twice? Was it that bad a defeat that it had to play it twice? Fuck, make me feel worse than I already do. I don't know. I think Phil's actually maybe at his worst he's ever been. Like, I am deep in the Phil detractor community. Not really that I do anything, but like I'm always looking at what Phil's doing. Like, I literally watch or listen to Phil like every, you know, I probably listen to him about an hour to 2 hours a day. And it's just some of the most insane shit you ever hear. Like a man that's almost 40 years old going on a 1 hour and 30-minute rant with like tears in his eyes talking about people making more money than him being shills. Like I hope to God with Phil's latest rant he doesn't ever listen to the radio, watch TV or nothing, because if there, you know, if his explanation of a shill was if you have to stop in the middle of your entertainment program or whatever and play an ad, you're a fucking shill and you're not real and you're a piece of shit. It's like, the fuck are you talking about? How are people gonna pay bills? This is how it's always worked, dude. They always stop for radio identification and some ads from Jack in the Box or whatever. The man's mentally ill. He is pretty boring, but I do laugh at how dumb he is. What am I doing? That's right, I'm doing this. Sure, I'll keep this hand. What's going on? Well, there's still hope with the 3 and 2. I don't think he's that boring. You just got to know what you're looking. If you're going in there thinking you're going to see him have like just an absolute meltdown every time, you're just, you know, yeah, you're going to be disappointed. But if you just go in there and you're like, what sort of dumbass thing is he going to say today? And you just got to wait for it. I mean, you know he's going to say something else. Is this another Boros burn? I don't know, but hopefully it's not, because I just took some damage there. I'm going to get greedy here. I'm going to discard a land and a bolt. See how bad I get punished for this, guys. Not punished yet. Not yet. Not until they kill my Arbor Elf. And then I'll be punished. Then punishment will be complete. Yeah, Phil literally streams 6 days a week. 9 hours a day. You know, what is going on here? Mardu? Mardu? Oh God, what is happening now? The fuck's going on? What have I ran into? Oh, look at that punishment. Ah! Alright. Swing for 3. Why would Mardu have Metamorphosis? What the hell? What is going on? The fuck? Hexproof from monocolor. That's obnoxious. Oh my God. Punishment's real. Punishment is real. What the fuck? Oh my God. Dude, what is this? It's hexproof doesn't have, it's hexproofing has protection. Like it can't, you know, I can't block this thing. Is that right? Am I misremembering this? I should be able to block this thing, right? It doesn't have protect, it has hexproof. That means I can't target it with basically everything I have. Yeah, let's go. All right, look at Lion Rose laying down the law here. Yes, I can block it. I was like, man, hexproof got way better than what I remembered it being when I was thinking, like, I can't even block this thing. Alright. Probably going to die, I mean, just straight up being honest, because the guy did find the terminate. Well, that sucked. Just be able to eat a bunch of stuff with ooze. I literally can't kill this card. They just discard the 2 No, that doesn't make any sense. Try to stay alive. Stay alive through, through scavenging ooze? I mean, maybe that's what we try to do. Alright, I'll discard those 2. I thought he was going to ephemerate there or something. Alright, devour that immediately. Don't even give that thing a shot in hell. And then get massive. I'm not ignoring you, JD. I mean, Lion Rose literally said it before you. I mean, he literally did. I have the record here. But yes, I can block. Okay. I guess this swing here. Go ooze go. Now we just got to see that terminate, right? I still pay mana for these, right? Yes. Boy, I say you're in trouble. I guess I didn't need to do that. That was stupid. I could have just evoked. No, that doesn't make any sense. What am I talking about? I had to do what I'm doing. Plus, he might play Croxa, so I need to keep that around. Send these. Oh, yeah. That's some good shit right there. I'm going to leave this green up just in case I need to devour like a Croxa with ooze here. Ooze is going to get killed by Terminate. It sucks, but what can you do? He's probably going to kill everything I have here. He's got Terminate, Vindicate. I mean, this looks particularly rough. Well, I don't know. I mean, him doing that, whatever. So now he needs to, like, Terminate the Fury. Let's Terminate Ooze. Fuck. Alright, I mean, I think we may have this under control. I think we just cascade here. Bloodbraid. Yes. Yes, make it easy. Rumble on in. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Just didn't even let the other ones come through. Just let the first strike kill. Alright. The outline rose. Yeah, it was... We got there. Scavenging Ooze. Saving ass again. Alright. I have nothing to deal with that card. So, I'm going to bring in Obstinate Baloth. People may laugh. I'm going to do it. Because he does have the... One guy, Lightning Skelemental. Maybe Force of Vigor. I think that's too low brow. I think we need like Cinder Vines to deal with the enchantment. Pillage looks really bad here. Blood Moon seems okay. I think something like this will work. Just it's Boros again, so we got what is this? Boros General? Boros Aggro? I'm just going to write down Boros. A lot of Boros. People are really into their Boros today. Let's see if Arborelf can survive. You know how expensive Verdant Catacombs still is? Like, just me playing one Verdant Catacombs in this deck really increases the deck's price. Like, if it was, you know, like... if it was just a stupid, like, Nurturing Peatland or something, the deck's value would go down by, like, 50 bucks. Ridiculous how expensive. That's a nice find there. Yeah, let's get that going. Probably a Lightning Skelemental coming. The Thoughtseize? Oh, damn. Okay. Devour. And gleefully playing Ooze. I deserve to play against some crap here. Even though I almost lost to said crap, right? I always get confident, like, oh, there's some shit here. Who the fuck's playing this? You gotta be a piece of shit to be playing this. Then I get fucking destroyed by it. Like, I'm a piece of shit for thinking that was a piece of shit. And it's just a never-ending vicious cycle. I guess do green here. Alright, Bloodbraid, do something. Come on. Utopia Sprawl. Alright, well, I guess that's technically something. Swing for 5. Play this land. Opponent's getting desperate now. He still hasn't found his third land. He's just fucking going for it now. He's like, oh, fuck. I gotta turn my draw on just in case. Doesn't look like I'm gonna have to wait. There it is. I guess I'll still leave it on. Right. How much mana I'm gonna have? So I want to go like this. I guess I fetched for the wrong land there. I'm gonna bolt them. How much land is this? 5, 6. Okay. Eat here. Play this. Play this. Well, that was pretty simple there, guys. Fury is going to do no damage to anything. 0, no targets. And swing wildly. Blocks, yeah, he's just dead. I mean, there's no way to survive this. I needed this, folks. I needed this victory to increase my own morale. Folks, I spoke too soon. I done fucked up. At least I didn't get a token off that. Why the fuck is he getting rid of Bloodbraid Elf? What the hell? Why would he do that? You need to get rid of Clothis. Well, I got bailed out there. Not gonna block? Sure. Yeah, 1. Good luck. Man, that was close call. Thought he was gonna take the Clothis. I guess he still would have died. No, he could have blocked here and he would have lived. By 1. Maybe that was right. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how he can possibly survive now. Again, I need to turn my draw in case I find Lightning Bolt. Well, if I find Lightning Bolt, the game's just over. I just bolt him. What am I doing? Need to quit getting so cute. Maybe he's got, like, Terminate and Fatal Push here. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyways. Alright, let's just swing in. Maybe he's got more Solitude action. I don't know. Okay, we're going to let this all resolve. I'm going to be a mean bastard here. He's got to kill Ooze first. Well, I don't know. I mean, both these are pretty rough here. He's going to destroy my enchantment. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right. Now it is time for the disrespectful in-face stomp. And I think that was pretty disrespectful, guys. Nobody likes being bolted during the end phase. I can't imagine how painful it is to be stomped during the end phase. Well, I mean, JD, I did unfortunately get diagnosed with coronavirus on Christmas Eve, so I haven't celebrated Christmas yet, but it's only been 6 days, and thanks to modern medicine, I feel much better. I guess we're just going to call that Boros Aggro. I mean, I don't know. So I have 3 Christmases. I haven't been able to do the big Christmas between me and my parents. yet. I did the Christmas with my in-laws. That's how I found out I had coronavirus. As I tested positive there. But Magic the Gathering related, my wife got me a collector's edition pack of Crimson Vow and Modern Horizons 2, and they both had absolutely nothing in them. For being collector's boosters, it's like the worst booster packs I've been in a while. Just all foils of all garbage. Like, even for Modern Horizons 2, there wasn't like one card in there where I'm like, oh, this sees play once in a while. It was like all straight up trash in both packs. And then I bought my wife what did I get her? I got her a pack of Throne of Eldraine, a pack of Theros Beyond Death, a pack of Crimson Vow, and then 2 Modern Horizons 2 and 2 Modern Horizons 1. She pulled her notable cards that were really nice. She pulled a Sunbaked Canyon and a foil Giver of Runes out of the same pack. And then in Modern Horizons 2, she pulled an Esper Sentinel. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. What's up, JP? Yes, I had to go first. Trying to get the 3 and 2 here. Play against 3 different Boros stuff. Oh, man. This is a mixture of lands and the spells, so I'm going to keep it. Yeah, Merry Christmas. I'm still waiting to celebrate Christmas fully. You know, I haven't been able to celebrate Christmas with my parents and my sister. And that's the big Christmas for me personally. That's the one where I get the most gifts. It's the one where I get the most food. You know, so I've been missing that. I don't get to kill that. Should I try to conserve life here? I guess. Whoa! Thank you kindly, JP. I did get it. And just no matter what you tried to do, you're just going to get it. I mean, I am fully vaccinated. I try to get a booster shot, but they do not have booster shots in my area, I guess. Which I don't know what's going on there. I haven't looked, though, in the last 3 weeks, obviously. But I tried to get a booster shot, and they're like, none available. I'm like, what the hell? It says on the news that they have overabundance of it. Like, how can it not be available in my rural area? Like, what the hell? What is this, Rakdos Midrange without, no, it looks like Mardu or something. Huh. Well, I think regardless here, I'm just going to throw down Klothys. Because Klothys is so good. Well, good. I still want to get it, but I'm going to have to probably go somewhere to get it. You know, I'm not going to be able to get it at, like, my local store or whatever. I have to drive into, like, a big city like Kent or something. Hopefully I don't get too messed up by this young pyromancer here. It looks like Rakdos Midrange. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Whoa, look at this elemental token. Holy shit, what's happening here? Holy Jesus, look at that. What the fuck? What in the hell? That's like some Ghostbusters 2016 shit. There you go. Full art, the foil Blood Moons from, what was it, Double Masters? Very nice. I almost kind of want to get those. Not the foil ones, but just non-foil. I kind of want to get them, but I'm like, you know, why? Wow, that man went to waste. Nice. What is happening here? So we got land, creature, instant. I guess I'll eat the instant. probably just need to kill this Pyromancer now. And try to play Chandra next turn. Full art theme. That's going to be expensive getting the lands. You know, I used to like foils until they started bending so much. Like, something happened in the last, like, 5, maybe longer years of Wizards making foils because they just turn into Pringles. Like, just, I don't know what the deal is. People are like, oh, you got to put them in a heavy, like, underneath a heavy dictionary in a, like, a airtight vault every night. I'm like, what? That's too much work for me. Because I used to have an all-foil Jund deck. And Engineer Explosive on 2? Okay. But people got mad at it because it was all curled and everything. And it was an all-foil Jund deck, and I ended up having to sell it because they wouldn't let me play with it anymore around me. And I ended up selling for mass profit, of course. Alright, I think it's just Chandra here. I mean, I'll lose my Chandra to the elemental token, but whatever. There you go, Manure Bud. That's protecting that investment there. Yeah, that's yeah. Put all that silica gel in there, and you know, that's worth more than the fucking Ark of the Covenant right now. I'm not getting full art fetches. I can imagine those are pretty expensive. I don't know why I put this on 2. You should put it on 1. He didn't want to blow up his own his own dude there. I think I'm just gonna unload a a seasoned pyro here. I almost kind of want to eat the land. If I eat the land, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. So I guess I'll just eat the Dragon Rage Chandler. I think I'm going to hold the Blood Moon. It's pretty good. You're not running Pillage? Crying Sad Face. Full Art of Braid. I think I remember that one. I haven't seen that one in a long time. I don't know what's going on in the new artwork of a Braid. Like, it's got like a hawk, like, taking a mask off some dude. It's like, the fuck is this? Wow, a Thoughtseize. Sure. Probably didn't take. Probably didn't take. I mean, I know Fury's the best card you could take. Oh. I guess we can take Blood Moons out here in the next game. Just swing here. You should block. There you go. Save yourself 1 life. Yeah, I'm gonna make pyro tokens. Why is my pillage lit up blue? That was weird. Constellation Clothis. You don't care about foils so much because of the bending issue? I thought you wanted the foils. You got the foil Blood Moons. But the Constellation clothes I haven't seen in a while either. I actually had some for a little bit, but I'm such a fan of just regular, boring looking art, you know? Like, I don't want to look fancy because the problem with looking fancy, right? When you got all the special extended arts, you got all the fancy foilings of the promos and stuff, wow. Now what? When you lose with the deck, you look like a fool. You're like, I thought you were an expert with the deck. And you make a huge misplay. Not good. I mean, if you're gonna foil out a card, I mean, it would be Blood Moon, right? But I think that's the right call. All right, swing on in. All right. Okay, some sort of Rakdos. Well, Pillage looks exceptionally bad. Pillage has been sided out in every single match today. Pillage has been absolute ass, and honestly, Blood Moon has too. Just because I've played against nothing but Boros, Rakdos, and Gruul. Yeah, Manure Butt's talking absolute truth right there. That is one of the things I had a problem with playing an all foil Jund deck. Is because in each deck I own, I have a massive like just box of potential sideboard cards or specialty main board cards that you bring in during certain formats. And I mean, having a foil for that, especially like a deck like Jund, is just huge. Trying to find all those foils, especially the artwork you like and everything, and they're in good condition and stuff, becomes a real tedious task. So yeah, I do like Endurance here. Obviously, I like my relics. I guess as he played the Blood Moons, we take him out, and I'll bring in a couple Obstinate Baloths. Pillage is not ass. It's just it's not working right now if I'm not running any decks that it's good against. Yeah, I mean every one of my decks has this a box of sideboard cards. Like it's pretty silly. All right, that looks like my Arbor Elf's gonna die here, but you know, no fear. Yeah, today it's been ass. Today it's been terrible. It's kind of rough. Obviously not Clothis. Probably Bone Crusher Giant. Look, I can choose Stomp. Alright, I don't know how this guy deals with Clothis. I mean, Clothis is just so damn good. Like, if I was playing against Tron, if I played against like 3 out of 5 matches were Tron in this league, people would be saying, oh my god, Pillage is so good. Man, Pillage, right up there. Best card in the deck, Pillage. You know, but I haven't. I've been playing against decks that are all running, you know, low to the ground style decks that don't really care about how many lands they have. They're not running many artifacts. Pillage did show up good against the artifact today against red-green aggro, but that's all it did today. Man, what do I do here? Okay. I I guess you forced my hand here. There we go. All right, I need to. I guess I'm gonna eat my Windswept Heat to play the Seasoned Pyromancer. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I've run a braid before in like the side, and even with Jund, and I don't know. I've never been that. Wow, that's a terrible Thoughtseize curse there. Oh, man. I should have ate his land. Huge mistake. Oh, well. I think I should just Fury now. We don't have Thoughtseize. Fury Charm. Destroy target artifact or target creature is +1/+1. Gains trample. Remove 2 time counters from a suspended card. I wonder how many times that one's been chosen in history. Yeah, that's interesting. Fury Charm. Yeah, another one. So fuck. All right, there we go. Woo! Got the 3 and 2. Let me get some trash right there at the end. Right on. All right, guys, let's open up that treasure chest. I know how much you guys love that shit. Look at that, I got a Anawan the Rune Sage. Looks like from World Wake. My God. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player sacrifices a non-vampire creature. That's some quality stuff there. Yeah, 25 points. Not going to cry about that. What is this thing? A now one. Wow. That is ass. But quality 25 points. For sure, for sure. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. That was a pretty fast league. I mean, for real. I mean, we blasted through this league. I mean, just literally no. The reason why we blasted through this, folks, is because literally no match went to game 3. Either I beat the opponent's ass or they beat my ass. It was just literally nothing but ass beatings. But it was just ass beatings everywhere. And luckily, I beat more ass than they beat my ass, right? You know, I mean, that last guy, that Mardu, whew, he took a beating there. So anyways, guys, I watched Reed Duke play Historic last night. And Channel Fireball must tell him he has to play, like, Historic once in a while. And be like, Reed, it's been 3 months. You got to play Historic. And he's like, all right. You know, and he sat down, and, you know, he never plays Historic, so he's at Bronze on MTG Arena, and he's playing, like, a Tier 1 deck against guys that are playing, like, budget, like, life gain decks, where they're playing, like, Charming Stray and shit, you know? It's, like, so boring, like, 2 hours of Reed just absolutely demolishing everybody, you know, and he's trying to be a good sport. He's like, I might lose this Charming Stray. Oh, my God. Such bad, like... So bad. Like, I can't believe Channel Fireball put that on their fucking YouTube page. Like, it's got Reed Duke in it if you'll click on it. Charming Stray. Put Charming Stray in the fucking title, too. They didn't, but they should have. So anyways, guys, let's look up that card, too. Let's get Charming Stray on here. There it is. Creature, cat, 1/1 for a white. Lifelink. When Charm Stray enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control named Charm Stray. That's the kind of a card Reed Duke was playing against yesterday in Historic. He seemed concerned about it, too. He did. So anyways, everybody, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Let's do some shout-outs here. Let's do shout-outs to JP, Manure Butt. Who else we got up here? JDX the Kid, Lion Rose, El Rodeo San, the Nightbot, and the MTG Bot for keeping me company. Thank you guys very much. Big shout-outs here to El Rodeo San for the follow. Really appreciate that, man. And huge shout-out here to JP for the resub. That's 9 months in a row, you absolute animal. That's crazy. That's 3/4 of a year. Thank you very much, JP. Really appreciate that. And yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed that. 3-2, not too bad, not too shabby. You got to see me get a little bit angry at the deck against that red-green aggro. The deck refused to function. Against the Boros Burn we lost to, they were just hot. I mean, I gained like 7 life against them in one game, and they still easily beat me. Nice quality wins, though, against the other decks. Didn't play anything crazy today. You know, just doing what we can do with. So anyways, guys, thanks you for watching. Join me tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time for more Ponza action. It'll be the last Ponza of 2021. We might be able to reflect here and think about the good times and the bad times, the best of times and the worst of times. And that kind of fun stuff. So anyways, guys, really appreciate it. Remember, I will have a channel update video on my YouTube page on Sunday, January 2nd. It should be going up. Give that a watch so you know what's going to be happening in 2022. Nothing too crazy. Don't get too hyped. Just level the playing field. I'm sure I'm going to explain everything in that video for like the rest of my life. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have a good evening, a good Thursday night, or wherever you're from. And I will catch you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, all right? So if you watched on Twitch, please consider following. If you watched on YouTube, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. And you can always follow me on Twitter. So yeah, guys, I will catch you all tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, all right? Everyone, till then, get hype. And of course, peace!